Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to Tewsday Newsday. Well, I am excited to announce that as a community, you guys rallied without my help. This wasn't me. Probably Bringer and a couple of other rabble-rousers started messaging players in the line group Discord to start contacting support, so that if you've been following this story, there is a feature that is on newer servers that says that depending on how much money you spent, you can actually get free stuff. And it's called, and I keep clicking the wrong one here, as of this week, there is a new feature called gift giving. This is what all the new servers have that the old servers don't. And it rewards players early on for spending heavy to get them caught up. Because ultimately, players that just start this game this week should be caught up to us within a year, right? I mean, yes, we've spent a lot of money, and we feel like we should be further ahead. But as a new player of the game, you do want to catch up eventually. And you want to do it on your own server and watch the galactic battles. But eventually, you should catch up to the older guys. This was an event to... I know that's controversial. This was an event to reward people for spending money. And it was available on young servers. And then server 1130 opened up. I will be talking about server 1130 and the shenanigans going on there. Apparently, like, everyone from Station 22 went there to get their gift-giving rewards. It's supposed to give you rewards based on how much money you spent. So instead of showing everyone how much money I've spent and documented on YouTube, I will just say that it works, and that's that. So thanks for all the rabble-rousers that got that event up and running. Now, of course, they added that. They jumped that into some other things. Nothing too major. They overcome obstacles for free stuff, kill some monsters, get some gold. Great. There's an oracle. I'm going to do that here in a second. Some gold spend stuff. More of these silver tokens. I guess this is a big deal. If you spend $100, you'll get another 2 orange tokens and 2 purple tokens, right? The purple tokens are the ones you want. You don't have to recycle them at the end of this event. So the next time this event comes around, you will already have 2 pink tokens, and then you can unlock another 2 pink tokens for $100 during the next event, so you'll have 4 total. And when you do that, I think you do have to spend a fair amount. But look, if you unlock the pink over here, you can unlock a Geist Stone or Spirit Stone at the bottom here, right? So you can get a Geist Stone for $200 if you wait till the next event. So $100 this week and then $100 for the next event. During all that, you do have to spend a bunch of medals to unlock it, right? 800 medals. There are ways to get those. I'm not going to cover in detail in this event, but I should point that out. That is a known thing. If you want a cheap Geist Stone, spend $100 on this event, collect those tokens, invest in them later. It's kind of like a long-term investment strategy. I actually really like that concept, right? You invest in that Geist Stone. A month or two now, they'll release this event, and you'll be able to get the Geist Stone for $200. It's an exploit, but it's not a bad exploit. It's a long-term investment. So thanks to devs. Thanks for pointing that out. And yeah. Anyway, all right. So here is the. I'm gonna make this video quick. Doesn't need to be much longer. Oh, I should probably talk about the interview I just did with Ridiculous Badger. Ridiculous Badger, aka what does he go by now? Oh God. Just think about it. He is a necromonger. That's right, necromonger. So he's a necromonger. That was what is it called? A nickname given to him by Crack Chicken. That's telling the story of 891 SR1, basically this big guild moving into a small guild and trying to fit in, but really taking over, which started as a peaceful bureaucratic thing that kind of fell apart when they just weren't as organized as SR1, being on Discord, and just how many old veterans they've had 3 years of experience under each player's belt coming into a server that has 1 year of experience. What it really came down to was communication. The officers on Roy didn't communicate well enough amongst themselves to appoint one leader to talk to SR1 and express the guild's intents and goals. And it led to a fallout and a war and a migration. And now Roy is pretty much left. They're choosing a new planet, as far as I understand, and they're going to take the capital over and open the power level so that Crack Chicken can join and they can start anew. So if you're interested in joining Roy on their new server Conquest, check in the description below. I'm going to put that information. Or if you're interested in joining SR1 and their continued dominance of 891 and their rise back into the top 80 of Galactic Battle, check them out as well. I'll talk about that a little bit at the end of tomorrow's video. But I just want to thank both those guys, Crack Chicken and Ridiculous Badger, for sitting down doing the interview and putting that story out there for all of us to enjoy, assuming you watched it. Otherwise, you know, if you, hey, you know what, it's a 45-minute video, the first interview, an hour or something for the second one. Turn it on, put it on your headphones, get to work, listen like a podcast style. I kind of like the idea. It's a good time. But anyway, I was able to get the what is it called? The beta IntelliBot and a bunch of gems, a chest across the way. Let's see what else I got. I was kind of just chit-chatting and not really focusing yet. A lot of gems, not a lot of resources, and a little bit of shadow matter. But I don't really need any more bots. So that's the end of that. Look out for tomorrow's video, co-hosted or, what is it called? Sit down with Ridiculous Badger. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, did you check out Patreon yet? I still got a box of these mugs. I'm trying to get rid of these mugs. We have a Patreon. It comes with all types of stickers and a package, and you got direct access to me. I'll even sign a letter for you. If you want to join Patreon and financially support this channel and the community, I would greatly appreciate it. You'll notice there's a new intro. Well, there's an amended intro for tomorrow's video. Those things aren't free. It's paid for by the YouTube and the Patreon community. So thank you guys for doing that. I look forward to new members. Can we hit 100 members? We need 100 patrons. It's been a goal forever. It just goes up to like 80 and then drops. That's what I want. I want 100 patrons. That's my birthday. You know what? My birthday's in 3 days. Valentine's Day. Oh, okay. That's what I want for my birthday. 100 patrons. Make it happen. Here we go.